cargo ships also are going just about that fast. And so what matters most is the difference on the highway at 70 miles an hour. If you're standing on the side of the road, it seems to go by very quickly. But if you're driving adjacent to another car going 71 miles per hour, it seems like it passes very slowly. So that's the concept that we have here. Relative speed is what's most important to us. Over. Put together their plan, and then their experiment gets decided and chosen to fly in space. And then astronauts from all different countries can work on that experiment from whatever country it's in. It's a very international team effort. Over. Well, Genevieve, just actually this morning I saw your hurricane, Hurricane Genevieve, which is off the coast of Baja California today, and that is one of the things we look for is phenomena on the Earth, like hurricanes or large volcanic eruptions, burning the Amazon rainforest. We can see those fires. And so that's what we look for. We look for what's happening on Earth that's interesting for scientists as well as for us. Over. Well, Nathan, we often work with liquid in when doing the experiments, and we often work with liquid in our daily lives when we're drinking water or iced tea, for instance. And you just have to be very careful with the fluid. But what really is important for liquids is the surface tension. I don't know if you've learned that concept in your science classes, but it's the surface tension that makes the water turn into a spherical ball. And that's something we often play with and experiment with. Over. Well, Josh, I've had that happen, and it can do one of two things. If you catch it in time, you can point your face down towards your neck, and it'll go kind of below the level of your visor. But one time I sneezed, and I did not make it, and all the stuff, all the boogers went onto the inside of the visor. Not a pretty sight. Over. We do not have seats up here. We stay floating, and we use our feet to stabilize ourselves when we need to be still. And when it's time to sleep, we get in the sleeping bag and zip ourselves up. But throughout the whole 6 months up here, we do not really ever sit in a seat. Over. Well, Tierney, we actually don't decide. There's a team of experts on the ground in Houston and Moscow and Japan and Germany and Europe and Canada where they decide what the experiments will be. And when they get up here, the experiment is already decided, and the equipment is here, and the procedure to do it is already here. And we, as astronauts, we execute those decisions by the other people. That's how it works. Find his hometown from